James Burke, also known as Jimmy the Gent, was a notorious American gangster associated with the Lucchese crime family. Born in 1931 in New York City, Burke became involved in criminal activities at a young age and rose through the ranks to become a prominent figure in organized crime during the mid-20th century. Burke's criminal career was marked by his involvement in various illegal activities, including extortion, loan sharking, and drug trafficking. He was known for his ruthless demeanor and his reputation for being involved in the infamous Lufthansa heist at John F. Kennedy International Airport in 1978, which at the time was one of the largest cash robberies in American history. The Lufthansa heist. The Lufthansa heist was a high-profile robbery that took place at John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City on December 11, 1978. The heist was notable for being one of the largest cash robberies in American history at the time, with an estimated $5 million in cash and nearly $1 million in jewelry stolen from the Lufthansa cargo building. The heist was orchestrated by a crew of organized crime members, including associates of the Lucchese crime family. The plan involved inside information from airport employees, allowing the robbers to gain access to the unguarded cargo areas. The thieves were able to subdue the employees and security guards, allowing them to gain control of the valuable cargo. After the successful heist, the leaders of the operation began to suspect that some of the participants might turn against them. This led to a string of violent killings, as members of the crew were murdered to ensure their silence. The heist and its aftermath became the subject of widespread media attention and were later depicted in the movie Goodfellas. The Lufthansa heist remains one of the most infamous and brazen robberies in American history, and the full extent of the involvement and betrayal by those involved has continued to capture public interest for decades. Burke's notoriety continued to grow, particularly as a result of his affiliations with other prominent mobsters and his alleged role in orchestrating or being connected to various criminal enterprises. His life and criminal exploits have been the subject of numerous books, articles, and films, including the movie Goodfellas, in which he was portrayed by actor Robert De Niro. College basketball point shaving scandal. The 1978-79 Boston College basketball point shaving scandal was a major scandal in college basketball involving players from the Boston College Eagles team. The scandal centered around allegations of players intentionally manipulating the final scores of games to affect the point spread as part of a gambling scheme. Several individuals affiliated with organized crime, including members of the mafia, were implicated in the scandal. They had reportedly bribed certain players to ensure that the team did not cover the point spread in selected games, allowing the criminals to profit from illegal sports betting. The scandal had far-reaching implications for college basketball and sports betting, leading to increased scrutiny of the relationship between organized crime and college athletics. It also prompted a reevaluation of the NCAA's oversight and enforcement capabilities regarding potential corruption within its member institutions. In the aftermath of the scandal, several players and individuals associated with the scheme were indicted and convicted on various charges, including conspiracy and sports bribery. The scandal also prompted Boston College to implement stricter compliance and oversight measures to prevent similar incidents in the future. Burke's criminal activities eventually caught up with him, and he was convicted on multiple charges, including those related to the Lufthansa heist. He spent the remainder of his life in prison and died in 1996 while serving his sentence. James Burke was portrayed by Robert De Niro in the 1990 Martin Scorsese film Goodfellas, renamed Jimmy Conway. Burke was played by John Mahoney in the 1991 television film The $10 Million Getaway, which details the events of the Lufthansa heist. Donald Sutherland also portrayed Burke for the 2001 television film The Big Heist. In 2013, possible human remains were unearthed by the FBI and NYPD organized crime investigators at his former home. In October 2014, Burke's involvement in the Boston College point shaving scandal was discussed in the ESPN 30 for 30 episode Playing for the Mob. Ray Liotta, who played Henry Hill in Goodfellas, is the narrator of the documentary.